Hey everybody again, it's me Rex the dog. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. I'm on the quest for 50 subscribers. I really want to build a community here. So if you can subscribe and you got thoughts on this video, the other ones, please just comment below so we can get talking to each other. Telegram chat in the description below. So today I've talked about each of these topics separately before. I've talked a lot about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and now it's a game I'm thoroughly enjoying, and I think it's fucking masterpiece. And I've talked a bit about Pokemon before, and specifically I've talked about the Pokemon Legends game. You know, when I was watching the Pokemon preview and thinking about Pokemon Legends Zealander. Now, I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a model, is a standard that Pokemon should be reaching. I mean, we can go on about this all day. Pokemon is the largest profitable global media brand out there. It's fucking huge. It's insane. You know, Star Wars, Marvel, Disney, whatever. Pokemon's up top, right? It's like an individual sort of like franchise media brand. It's insane. And the fact that we get these undercooked, like, you know, steaming shits of games is quite frankly insulting. Now, in terms of like, you know, if we did get our idealized sort of like what it should be, I look towards Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth doesn't feel real to me. It feels like the dream, you know? If you were to dream big and dream beyond your wildest expectations for Final Fantasy VII, you know, as a kid, like what could that transform into? What could that look like with insane technology? You get Rebirth. Now, I think that same sort of format could be would amazingly fit Pokemon. Roll with me. Okay. First thing, graphics. Final Fantasy VII, it looks sick. Pokemon should be up to that standard. A Pokemon game with that sort of standard fidelity, boy, oh boy, that would rock. Okay, second thing, combat. Okay? Final Fantasy VII did this thing to combine kind of like the, you know, okay, we've still got menus, we've still got turn-based, and you can actually play it turn-based as well, but we've also got real-time control. Apply that to your Pokemon. Imagine the Final Fantasy VII combat system except applied to your Pokemon. You can fight with them, whatever, in real time, and then so everybody has generic sort of like, you know, hits, blocks, whatever, rolls, okay? You're doing that in real time. Then you can freeze, or you can, you know, have them on quick command. The moves that they have would be fucking sick. That would be so much fun. And you could switch between the Pokemon on the fly, kind of like you do with the party on FF7. That would fucking rock. Okay, next thing. The open zones, okay? So, this open zone format was kind of, you know, it was adopted by the Legends game. You know, they went for full open world in Scarlet and Violet, and it didn't work. But, you know, like, the open zone they did kind of adopt in Legends, and that's what they kind of have for, you know, the Grasslands, Junon region, whatever. These, like, 6 different places you go to in Rebirth. That sort of open zone applied to the Pokemon formula, fucking cool. Next thing, the music, the orchestration. Pokemon has good music, but it's not particularly well recorded, right? It's all just like chiptune and whatever. You pump that music through an orchestration, kind of like how they did, you know, full live orchestra, kind of like did Rebirth. That would fucking rock. Okay, what else do we go for? We go for characterization now in voice acting. Why is there no fucking voice acting in my Pokemon games? Go deeper in the characterization. Give us some voice acting. Do it in the style of FF7. Boom, I'm happy. Mini games. There's so many stupid, weird little mini games in FF7. Imagine those in a Pokemon game. That stuff where you go to Fort Condor in Rebirth and you revert back to the blocky guys. What if you went to, you went into some sort of mini game in this imaginary Pokemon Rebirth, and you revert back to the Ken whoever art style, or you revert back to 8-bit or something, like on the Game Boy? That would fucking rock. There's so many minigames you could do. You look at all those fun minigames that are in FF7, drop them in this hypothetical Pokemon, including Queen's Blood, right? There's a card game in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth called Queen's Blood that's really fun. Just put the fucking TCG in the Pokemon game. Right? You can go around and play the TCG. Put the fucking TCG in a mainline Pokemon game. Oh my fucking god. That'd be so fucking cool. That would be so fucking cool. There's other great things about FF7, but I play that game and I'm like, FF7 Rebirth is made with so much love, so much care, so much competency, and it feels like, you know, you've dreamed dreamed to like think that big and create something that big. If that same sort of thing was applied to Pokemon, it would be fucking wonderful. And they have the money, they have the resources, right? Square Enix are big, but they're not like big. Like, it's still kind of a gamble to make Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on that scale for them, right? Pokemon, it's fucking not. But I guess the sad thing with Pokemon is even if they put out some complete schlock, we're still gonna buy it. Like, Scarlet and Violet sold crazy, and people were queuing like crazy that day when I picked it up. I don't know, man. I just, like... Because Rebirth dared to dream big, it's kind of opened me to dreaming big, right? Chocobo racing. The Chocobo racing, or just riding around the Chocobo, but you're doing that on your Pokemon, or you're surfing. I want this shit so bad. I don't know. Everybody's got their ideas for how they'd like Pokemon games to be. What are yours? Like, if you want to comment down below and let me know, it'll be kind of fucking interesting for me. Because as usual, I'm just thinking out loud here. But peace out. If you haven't subscribed, please do it. I really want to get to that fucking 50. And the comments, again, that's kind of a bigger deal for me because I want the interaction. Yeah? So comment first, then subscribe later. Alright, peace out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.